Welcome to Working with Floral Glue. Hi, my name is Kelly Perry from Team Flower, and I have spent the day making several different things using floral glue, and I just wanted to share a couple of tips if working with glue might be new to you. The first tip that I have for you is anytime that you're working with a new type of floral product, read the instructions on the back of the label. I know that seems like a really duh, first step kind of thing to do, but I don't know about you, sometimes I can be that person that likes to put the furniture together without reading the instructions or looking at the pictures first, just to get in there and get working with it. I'm a very experiential learner, and so reading those instructions have a couple of helpful tips on them, i.e. wait until the glue gets a little bit tacky before you try to attach it to something, and be very cautious. There's some hazards that are listed on the outside of the box. For example, there's acetone in this product, which can give you a headache and just some things that aren't so great to breathe. So highly recommend having a mask with you if you're going to be working with floral glue. This really cuts down on getting some of those toxins inside your body, and is an important part. Every job has its hazards. This is one of them, and it can be avoided by using a mask, or reduced at least. The next one is to create a little stand for your glue. One of the trickiest things about glue is that whenever you lay it down horizontally or you tip it upside down, with this type of container, it can just sort of continue to ooze and make a big mess everywhere and get really sticky. So this is a way that I overcame that today, and really all that it is I took the box and I cut it in half. And this is just the top half of the box and the bottom here, and then I use just some tape to get it all taped together, make a little stand for it, and then I can always have the glue in this position. Another thing with the glue that I find, anytime that you're squeezing it, especially when you first open it, it really doesn't require hardly any pressure at all. So keep that in mind. You'll see this little spot here where I started getting a section going for squeezing with some of the products that I was making earlier, but this was not a big squeeze. This was always very, very gentle, and you can check the page. We're going to be making some floral tattoos and corsages and things like that. Floral glue allows you to do some things that you wouldn't be able to do with wiring or other types of mechanics. So that is one of the perks for sure about it. Another thing that you want to do is let the glue get a little bit tacky before you start working with it. So just like if you've ever used epoxy or anything like that, it instructs you to wait until it just sets up just a little bit. So when it comes out of the tube initially, it's going to be pretty, not watery, but it will get thicker and tackier, just like if you're making something with cornstarch in the kitchen. There's this point whenever it gets that nice thickness with gravy. It's similar, and you'll catch on to that pretty easily. About 10 to 15 seconds is usually about all that it takes for this. So those are all of my tips for you with working with glue. Read the instructions, create the little stand, keep it vertical, avoid squeezing it, and let the glue set up a little bit before you start inserting it into your pieces. Check the page for more demonstrations on working with glue.